Welcome to Rocky Mountain Evaluations. In the upper right-hand corner of this page, you will see the words Evaluations, On Hold, Search, Admin, and Reports. These are function keys to operate the software tool. You are currently looking at the Admin page. First of all, we use the Primary Administrator portion to place the Superintendent's login. The user administrators are the principals. In the scoring rubric, we can score it either summative, which is what you see, or we can score it qualitative, which now has been changed to qualitative. In the Manage Question Sets portion, the tool will accommodate up to 15 question sets, which should easily handle every occupation in your district. Before you see the Marshall Administration Evaluation questions. In Domain 1 of the Marshall Administrative Evaluations is Diagnosis and Planning. Should we want to change that question, we simply use the pencil, change the words we want to use, and hit Update. If we want to eliminate the question totally, we hit the trash can and we answer yes or no. In this case, no. We do the same for sub-questions. If you'd like to edit a sub-question, you simply hit the pencil and do what you'd like to do, update. There's Domain 2 of Marshall. I have not loaded all the domains in Marshall. I just loaded a couple domains so that you could see the function of the software. Below the questions, you will see the walkabout. The walkabout is designed as a tool for the principal to use in gathering facts while doing classroom observations. So the principal decides to observe a classroom, takes their smartphone, their iPad, anything with a browser, goes to the classroom, clicks on Rocky Mountain Mobile, it opens up, he puts in the teacher's name, and these questions will appear. And the questions that you see before you can be changed by simply using the pencil. Like to change a question, change it to how you'd like it, hit Update. The information is then stored in the Rocky Mountain Mobile, and the information can be sent to the principal's email address for printing, or can be later used when completing the evaluations, which I'll show you when we get on the evaluation page. So that is basically what we use our administrative page for. When we go to evaluations page, we notice that we have before us the evaluation. I'm switching now to a teacher question set that we have preloaded some evaluations in, and that will be a better way for us to show you the reporting and how the walkabout works. First of all, I'm going to type in my name, and then you'll notice the walkabouts drop down appears. So I will click on the walkabouts, and to the left you will notice that Dan Martin was observed on those 3 times, and the notes offered by the principal are listed there. Now, in completing the evaluation, first off, you have an opportunity. Would you like to make preliminary comments? Let's say yes, and notice a box appears, and you can make any preliminary comments that you might want about this particular evaluation. Now, to demonstrate the scoring and how the drop-downs work, if I were to score this person a 4, and I were to say, no, I'm not going to answer the sub-questions because I scored them a 4, so they must all be 4s. Do you wish to add comments? Yes, I'll add some comments. So a comment box appears. On question number 2, I'll score a 3, and I want to add comments, and the sub-questions appear automatically because there must be a variance in scoring because it's not a 4. So I go ahead and score the sub-questions, and I do this, and I give this one a 3. Notice here that for the main question, we now have an average of the sub-questions. So what this does, it allows you to place a mark somewhere between 3 and 4. Here in this case it's 3.5. So it gives the teacher full credit for everything that they have done. In question 3, let's say we score a 2. Now the sub-questions appear automatically, and so do 2 boxes. 1 box for comments, 1 box for the supervisor's actions, because we have told the teacher there is growth needed, and that means that it becomes a team effort and the principal needs to provide some guidance. And in question number 4, let's say that we decide to give them a 1. A 1 means that a plan of improvement drops down. The plan of improvement has prompts in it, has language in it that is basically a well-used template common to many schools, and as you can see, asks for certain things. Now, when the plan of improvement is being completed by the teacher, the evaluation can be placed on hold. And I'll show you the on hold button in a minute. You saw it initially, but I'll show it to you once again. So let's say the plan of improvement is completed. Principal comes back to the evaluation, puts everything in, moves on. Gets to the bottom of the evaluation. Would you like to make post-evaluation comments? Nope. How about file upload? Well, we may have an attachment that we want to add to the evaluation. This is the place to do that. Any Word document can be attached. Then save and print. Whenever the evaluation is totally completed, that is, every box is completed, then you can save it and print it. So as we go back to the top right-hand corner, we notice we have the on hold button. And I've just showed you how on hold works. We have no evaluations on hold, but we could, because we might have started an evaluation on a Tuesday afternoon and for some reason couldn't finish it. So we might come back put that evaluation on hold and come back on Wednesday and finish it. In the search button, we can type in a teacher's name and look for any evaluations that teacher may have. Okay, back to the evaluation page, we notice that we have the teacher question set, which is one of the question sets that we have preloaded, and we have developed several mock evaluations. And when we get into reporting, the scores that you see in the reporting will be the result of those mock evaluations. So when we click on reports, we notice we have a prompt. We can run the reports. And there you see the results of the mock evaluations that we have placed in the system. We can develop reports of just about any kind. All we need to know from the district is what it is they would like, and then we can program those reports. In this portion where it says view all principal evaluations by date, the superintendent can go in, put in date parameters, and view all evaluations by the principals. Incidentally, the principal can see all of the walkabout notes, can see all of the evaluations, but the principals can only see the walkabout notes and the evaluations that they actually complete. So, in summary, we have a tool that has, first of all, a mobile app that you can go about your school, in your classrooms, take notes, store those notes, print those notes, and then later use those notes when you decide to do the formal evaluation. And then after you complete the formal evaluation, we have a reporting function so that we think we will bring additional meaning to the whole process. As principals get more accomplished at gathering all of the pertinent facts. The report system should generate very meaningful data that can be used for in-service, can be used for teachers to guide their own professional improvement plan, or it can be used for a reporting mechanism to members of the school board. Thank you for watching Rocky Mountain Evaluations.